how is this relevant sa ating campus ministry? Coach Sarah, welcome sa ating another episode of Leadership Flow. Sobrang saya ako na nakita na naman kita, and I hope masaya rin sila that they can join in the conversation. So today, we're going to talk about yung positional leadership.
Okay, Pastor.
Alam ko, as Victory, lagi nating hina-highlight yung servant leadership. Pero, bakit meron pang Leadership 133 training? Bakit meron pang Victory Group Leader? So, ibig sabihin, we don't wanna abuse the position, pero gusto rin nating i-emphasize yung kahalagahan ng position na binigay ni Lord sa'yo. And so, any initial thoughts about that?
Actually, Pastor Loyd, I'm excited dito sa topic natin because I believe most people, okay, if not all, kapag nadinig nila yung word na positional leadership, there's a negative connotation that comes with it. That's a leader who's leading just because of position. But today, it's important that we have this shifting, right perspective kung ano ba talaga ang ibig sabihin ng positional leadership. So,
yeah. So, I hope medyo mabalansin natin. Kasi otherwise, bakit pa may Victory Group Leader?
Yeah.
Bakit pa may pastor? Bakit pa may campus director? So, yes, we don't want to emphasize positional leadership, but we also want to see the value of it at maging humble tayo. We're gonna go to Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. It says there, "The word of the Lord came to me." And so, the word of the Lord came to Ezekiel, "Son of man, speak to your people and say to them, if I bring the sword upon a land, and the people of the land take a man from among them and make him their watchman." So, si God mismo yung nagsabi na kailangan ng watchman. So, yung watchman, ito yung taong nilalagay. Sila magsasabi. Sila ang nagsabi na nilagay yan dyan. Bakit sila lalagay dyan? Ay para magkaroon ng vantage point. Para makita nila yung mga parating.
Actually.
And so, it's not really us putting us in our position. I think that's important. Na ikaw, Coach Sarah, you're a campus director. You did not place yourself there. Nor did I. Although, syempre, nag-obey lang naman ako kay God to put you there. But in the end, it's really God who made you a watchman over our campus ministry.
Actually, Pastor Lloyd, I agree kasi when I received this position, ako personally, napapa-question talaga ako kay Lord Lord, bakit? Diba? But you know what, Pastor Lloyd, I realized that I have to trust that God speak to my spiritual leaders as well.
Yes.
And I have a role. Okay? This is not just about the position, but again, watchman, being a watchman, okay, for the people of God as well.
Yep. So as you can see here, no, there are three things na ginagawa ng watchman, and that is to sit, see, and sound the alarm. So which means you're sitting at a position where you have a vantage point. So again, for our Victory Group leaders, maybe may mga nakikita kayong mga hindi nila nakikita. And the reason is hindi dahil magaling ka.
Tama.
Okay? Kung Sarah, baka may nakikita ka na ngayon na hindi mo nakikita dati.
Actually po, madami na, Pastor Lloyd. Yung mga bagay na dati hindi ko alam, ay may ganun pala, di ba? Pero when God placed me here, lumawak po talaga yung viewpoint.
So again, position is temporary, which means it should give us humility. As me, ako rin, no? I'm not gonna be forever senior. I hope I will, but most probably not. Hindi po mangyayari yun na ako yung forever na senior pastor dito sa Victory Baliwag. What I'm saying is, it should bring humility in me na kaya ako nakikita, yung mga nakikita ko, hindi dahil magaling ako. But just because God placed me there. Balansihin din yung overconfidence. Meaning, confident lang. Hindi over. Bakit? Kasi, ang confidence mo si Lord ang lagay sa'yo dyan. And so, lalo na kung meron tayong mga volunteer admin leaders, yung volunteer coordinators natin, mahirap na mga ministry yan. Kasi kung walang music volunteer, parang ikaw yung default. Kung sa ushery and all, what I'm saying is, sana wag kayong mag-give up. No? Kasi the Lord is calling you to sit.
Yeah. Pastor Lloyd, I think nga din, nagkakaroon lang naman po ng danger kapag, yun nga, we think that it is our skills, our personality that placed us in this specific position. But we have to really remember that we are not smarter than them.
Yeah.
Okay? We are not smarter than the people we lead. It's just that, like what you said po, we have a better view. Okay?
Yeah.
Mas lumawak lang talaga yung nakikita natin.
Yep. Let's just continue reading. No? Sabi dito sa verse 3, and if he says, sees the sword coming upon the land and blows the trumpet. So sound, so you're gonna sit, you're gonna see, and you're gonna sound, and blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then if anyone who hears the sound of the trumpet does not take warning and the sword comes and takes him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. And again, kaya don't leave your position. No? Lalo na kung si Lord ang naglagay dyan, yun ka lang. Kung ikaw naglagay dyan, si Lord ang naglagay sa'yo, siya rin ang mag-aalis sa'yo. But as long as you're there, sit, no? And see and sound the alarm. No? I think yun yung 3S na magandang takeaway. He heard the sound of the trumpet and did not take warning. His blood will be upon himself, but if he had taken warning, he would have saved his life. But if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet, so that the people are not warned, and the sword comes and takes any of them, that person is taken away in his iniquity. And again, verse 7, so you, son of man, I have made a watchman of the house of Israel. Whoever you hear a word from my mouth, you shall give them warning from me. So again, it's all about oversight, meaning you're just overseeing people na hindi mo na lang nakikita kung ano yung plano ni Lord para sa buhay mo, but God is actually showing you yung plan ni Lord para sa buhay ng iba sa nililid mo victory group, sa campus ministry. And so, again, yung vantage point na to, regalo ni Lord yan sa atin. So, sit, see,
and
sound. How is this relevant sa ating campus ministry?
Pastor Lloyd, alam mo, nag-resound po sa akin yung sit. Kasi there are a lot of leaders right now who wanted to quit. Mag-follow na lang ako. That's the mindset, di ba? Ayoko nang mag-lead. They want to run from the position that God gave to them, where God placed them. Bakit? I think, Pastor Lloyd, may factor kasi yung disappointment. Di ba? And the thing is, sometimes they become disappointed in themselves. Sa kanila mismo.
Kala nila sila yun.
Kala nila sila yun. But it's a very good reminder, hindi naman ikaw talaga, ginagamit ka ni God, But remember that it is God who placed you there. Therefore, He's the one who's going to sustain you. The question is, are you tapping on the grace of God?
Yes.
Diba? So, yun po yung sit talaga and seeing, and of course, yung sound, diba? Do not keep it to yourself, especially sa campus ministry. May tendency tayo na we have this fear na, naku, baka hindi naman ako pakinggan, hindi nila alam na. But do not be afraid, diba? Sound the message based on what you see, diba? Based on the vision that God is giving to you.
And I like the word patient. No? Kasi if you're seeing it, as a victory group leader, as a life group leader, you're seeing it, but they're not seeing it.
Yeah.
So definitely, there is a conflict doon. So kung bakit ka nagiging patient, be patient with them because God is showing you what He is not showing them. And it's not about even you, but it's even God making you a servant of them. And so, be patient and not be overconfident. Makukuha rin nila yan. Malay mo, sila naman yung malagay sa vantage point. Maintindihan nila. Ayun pala yung tinuturo ni Coach Sarah.
Yeah. And Pastor Lloyd, di ba ang kagandahan nun, the more when you decided to sit, and then you see and you sound, it actually brings you to a place of humility.
Yeah.
Even more. Yun po talaga yun eh. And tama po yung sinabi nyo. Bakit ka mahahumble? Because ang vantage point mo is serving people, di ba, as you serve God.
Yeah, so, what's the value of positional leadership? So, alam ko, allergic tayo dyan. But, why have a victory group leader? Why have a pastor? Why have a campus director? It's not because magaling tayo, or magaling kayo, but God has called you to serve by sitting down, don't leave your post, see what's happening. God gave you a vantage point so that you can sound whatever God is making you sound, and be patient because they don't see what you see. One day, they're gonna be given another vantage point. The campus ministry is gonna
Yes.
see on a far greater level campus ministry, and when that time comes, you're gonna appreciate your leaders
Yeah.
before you.
Yes. Opo, Pastor.
And so, thank you, Coach Sarah, and that is how we flow in our leadership.